Yo, what's the word? It's your boy Nick Bags. You already know how we rocking, man. We on the Check It Out show. We going global. I'm here with my boy, Low from the Go. What's up, Low, man? How you feeling, bro?
Hey man, I'm doing just great, Nick Beggs. I'm happy to be back on the show, man. Hey, everybody, y'all gotta check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, man. We back again with another episode of the Check It Out Show. Nick Beggs, what you been into, bro?
Man, I've been chilling like a villain trying to make a killing, man. And I got these hot topics for these people, man. The first thing I want to tell them about, man, we going to have to discuss this thing, man. It's been a big back and forth going in the media, and they done pulled up some old footage of DJ Akademiks. A lot of people say, hey, man, he ain't even no DJ, man. Don't call him DJ Akademiks. But if he call himself DJ, I'm going to call him DJ too. Some old footage has resurfaced where he was claiming that he helped Chief Keef on his rap come up. Before he was signed, he basically claimed that people view Chief Keef as an untouchable person because he called him the Chicago Grim Reaper. So basically, DJ Akademiks is saying that he is adding to Chief Keef's image. He's adding to his gangster, what can you call it? Gangster level, his level of gangsterness. Also made him come up in the rap game with him telling stories about him before his career took off to the place that it took off. I don't agree with this. Lo, what do you think? Because Chief Keef commented on this and he said, man, I don't give no fuck about what DJ Akademiks said. You know what I mean? What do you think, bro?
Well, plain and simple, Nick Beggs. Let me start off by saying this. He called Lil Reese the Grand Reaper. I forgot what nickname he gave Chief Sosa. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dang, he right? Yeah, you right. I might have got that mixed up, bro. He called him something, man. You know he like to make nicknames for all the Chicago rappers.
Yeah, I definitely believe he had some sort of nickname for Chief Keef. I just forgot it at this point. But let me say this. Ain't nobody know DJ Akademiks before the war in Chirac, right?
Yeah.
So how the hell does DJ Akademiks help Chief Keef? No, Chief Keef helped DJ Akademiks, and then Akademiks started helping other people behind Chief Keef. He can never say Lil Durk, Chief Keef, Lil J, FBG Duck. He cannot say those guys. But
yeah.
Other guys he did bring up. You know, I call him Yakety Yak Ack, man. That nigga be so drunk off the Hennessy, man. I'm serious, bro. I've been calling him Yakety Yak Ack since I started my channel, man. I don't give a damn about what DJ Akademiks got to say because he talks too much shit, bro.
Yeah, he do talk a lot of shit, man, and his mouth get him in trouble, man. What do you think about his new beef that he got into it with T.I. about calling Lil Wayne daughter? As a matter of fact, happy birthday to Lil Wayne, man. This is his 40th birthday, man. You know, shout out the GOAT. But DJ Akademiks was talking reckless about the GOAT daughter, Reginae Carter. And you know T.I. is actually Reginae's godfather. So he took it very personal. What do you know about this story, Lo? What you think?
Yeah, I think T.I. clout chasing off of this shit, man. He need to shut the hell up and go and watch his kids, bro. Keeping it 1,000, I think T.I. he stepped out of line.
Oh yeah? How so?
Well, because like I said, his child is going through a lot of situations what people in the media are talking about, as well as Reginae. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with DJ Akademiks having his opinion about the man she date because they're famous rappers as well, or they're trying to get on. And not only that, I'm pretty sure that the boyfriend is happy as hell that DJ Akademiks talked about him. You know what I'm saying? So T.I., I think that T.I. is cloud chasing. He was just cloud chasing the way he normally does, and it's gonna backfire on him because his child, like I said, his child is out here doing all of this shit. Well, he threw his hands up in the sky. Everybody made a video about his child, even Akademiks. What was this at when he was talking about his child?
Yeah, I feel you, but at the same time, I feel like Akademiks maybe exercise a little restraint when he was talking about T.I. son. He maybe got a little carried away when he was talking about Regine because he called out her name. So T.I. is a very intellectual individual, and I think he might be, like you said, using that in his favor because that allows him to. You can't. Nobody can say nothing bad about somebody taking up for a black woman. If somebody calling them bitches and hoes and you take up for them, can't nobody say nothing about it. But you're right, he can leverage that as a clout chase. So you know maybe he stepped out of line, but I'm gonna give him a few points just for checking academics, man, about talking to black women like that. That ain't cool, bro.
Yeah, nobody can reprimand the black woman, and that's the issue. That's what's exactly going on right now. That's a big issue in America right now. Black women feel like they can do anything they want to do, man. I say it all the time on my show, bro. A black woman definitely, she can say what she want to say about anybody. Let Regine talk about somebody. Look at her tweets. Look at what she talks about. You'll see why DJ Academics called her a bitch, why it slipped out. But he should have respected Lil Wayne's daughter. But the decisions that she's making with these guys, it ain't a good look for her or nobody else. But I disagree with him calling her a bitch because she's a young girl, and he wouldn't call Lori Harvey a bitch. So let's just get it straight. But
Yeah.
as far as him, as far as him critiquing who she's dating, I understand what DJ Academics is saying. He's a person in the media. He was talking about the situation. So he said, hey, she's dealing with Pookies and Ray Rays. She can get somebody better. She can do better herself. She's Lil Wayne's daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this guy she's even dating? Nobody knows him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. And we all entitled to our opinion. And especially as bloggers and people who do interviews and media, we have to leverage some type of y'all gotta give us some type of leverage to speak our minds and give our opinions out.
And DJ Academics called the pioneers of hip hop dusty, man. It drew a lot of backlash from LL Cool J and others like Russell Simmons, just older people say, hey man, maybe they didn't make a lot of money, but they opened the doors for you. Like, you cannot say that a person that made $5,000 doing the movie Friday didn't open up a door for you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
DJ Academics, you know what he is to me, bro? He's an immigrant child, bro. You know how they say Africans don't like African Americans?
yeah.
Jamaicans, which is his bloodline, they feel the same way. Like, they feel like we wasting our time in this country and we ain't doing the right thing in this country. You got to think about it. DJ Academics was a mathematical student. That's what he studied. That was his major. So when a person like DJ Academics say this stuff, and I'm talking about second generation, I think he's first generation immigrant because he came directly from Jamaica to America, and then he didn't even know what he was talking about when he got into the hip hop game. He just started figuring all of this stuff out 10 years ago. But DJ Academics, I feel like he's a ordinary immigrant who looks down on African Americans and feel like we wasting our time, like we look down on poor white trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I was gonna say, you know how they say that it's a gangster from every hood. Everywhere you go is gangsters out there. Well, I think in this case and scenario, I think it's a lame in every country, every city, every state. And academics might be one of them lames out of Jamaica. They got cool people in Jamaica and they got lames like academics, man, because in some instances, academics, I try to give him the benefit of the doubt because he is pushing a decent platform. But when you do stuff like that, it's just lame because I feel like this was the biggest clout chase ever. And on top of you clout chasing, you discrediting the source of everything that you do. So it was kind of dumb. I know you was talking about he a mathematical guy, but that was kind of dumb to discredit and downplay the founders genre of music that you make money off of, man. That ain't too smart. That's like somebody at the work for Apple just say, man, fuck Apple. I don't rock with Steve Jobs, man. The new CEO doing it better. What?
Right. Exactly, man. You know, if it wasn't for African Americans, that shithole of a country called Jamaica wouldn't be nothing. And I want to know what DJ Akademiks is sending to Jamaica to help his people prosper like he has prospered in America. I bet he's probably not doing nothing. He's a selfish son of a bitch. Hey, moving on just a little bit. I got to tell you this, man. Wack 100, man. Everybody love to hate Wack 100. Now, a photo came out from an alleged side chick. It had Wack 100 laid across a hotel bed arguing with niggas. It was a video, rather, arguing with niggas on Clubhouse. Asshole naked, spread eagle, man. What do you think about that?
Man, you know what? That's a wild situation. Coming from a gang member, like a real gangster, like that was real questionable to do, you know. In the jail, yeah, like when you're in jail, it's like almost a different world. And in the jail community, you're not supposed to do certain acts, And I'm sure that in the gang community, it's kind of the same type of rules that apply. Like for instance, something you shouldn't do is if you a man and you taking a boo boo, man, you taking a shit, man. You shouldn't be talking to another man when you taking a shit. If you in the restroom and you gotta use it, man. Maybe you gotta come in there and wash your hands, man. You shouldn't really be holding no conversation with somebody while they on the stall, man, touching their Peter Weeder, man. So it's just some rules that are unspoken rules that you should go that men go about, And Wack 100 for him to be an OG in the game, for him to be a gangster, I'm sure that he comfortable with his manhood. But if you gonna argue and talk stuff on the internet, you should at least have some clothes, man. You can't be spread eagle, butt booty naked, and wishing death on people, man. That don't make sense, bro. What's up, though?
Wack 100, he definitely is a character, bro. A lot of people that I talked to King AK-47 the other day, man, and he got down on Wack 100. He said, I don't see why people let him walk around and do the things that he's doing. He's a clown ass nigga, man. He's definitely right about that particular situation because Wack 100, he comes across as a gangster, but no, man, gangsters don't get down like that. We don't talk to men, with our dick in our hand. Yeah, like you don't talk to nobody in the bathroom while he taking a shit and you, hey man, how's it going? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, let me take my shit in peace. Let me relax and do what I gotta do, man.
I just had an epiphany and I just thought I talked to Wack 100 before. And man, I hope that nigga had his drawers on when I was talking to him, bro. I gave him the benefit of the doubt because he came through Jojo Capone. He out of Chicago, one of the original gangsters, man. The global gangsters. That's what they call itself. And I had a conversation with Wack 100. That nigga better have his drawers on, bro. But go ahead, carry on, bro.
Well, I just got one more thing to say since you said that, man. When Wack 100 be on Clubhouse, and you be hearing the water splashing, and he be like, yeah, I'm at Venice Beach, man. That nigga taking a bubble bath, bro.
Oh, man.
All right, man. The baby came out with a new song, man. And as soon as the song came on, he mentioned Megan Thee Stallion, bro. As soon as the song comes on, like it's like the first couple of lyrics there about I had sex with Megan Thee Stallion the day before Tory Lanez shot her, man. They was arguing about the baby. Somebody on YouTube said that. A blogger said that way back when it first happened. A blogger said they were arguing about the baby, man. Now the thing is, a lot of women is coming out saying that the baby is bogus. He kissing and telling, and it's the same thing like you said earlier. A black woman can do anything, bro. Well, I said it maybe. A black woman can get away with anything, man. Now they saying, oh man, you shouldn't be kissing and telling. Well, if she out here setting it out like that shit, let everybody know.
Hey Hey, Lo, you know what I've been thinking, man? It's just like, have you ever seen like a documentary or YouTube clip or something of somebody that been hiking and they've been climbing a mountain. They trying to climb Mount Everest and they got all their gear on and they just going on an expedition, man. They accomplish something. When you get to the top of that peak, what you do? They be screaming, "Hey, I climbed that mountain." Man, I think the baby glad he climbed that mountain, man.
Hey man, in the song, bro, the baby was like, I wanted to say something sooner.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I think the baby and that's the thing, man. A lot of this, they in the same game. Now Megan Thee Stallion came out after that and she claimed that she a woman, she love her body and she could do whatever she want to do with her body. So, if the man, the baby gonna take that same stance, they playing the same game. So they want to have sex with with known people, with people that they physically attracted to, with people they got sexual tendencies for and stuff like that. So if he wanted to take her down, she must have clearly wanted to take him down. So it's a win-win. It might be in bad taste for you to talk about such personal acts on such a public platform, but that's all for discretion, and that's what happened when you have sex with somebody you're not in a relationship or married with. That's the type of game that you play and the type of risk that you taking on.
Church. You want
But
me to
man,
go
look,
again?
man, I was watching I was on Instagram, man, and I seen Vlad TV. I don't really rock with Vlad TV like that, Glad TV like that, but they cool or whatever. I try to give them a few views when I can. And I seen one of the OGs in the game, man, Teddy Riley on there, man. And Vlad had asked him a very personal question. And I was wondering, like, dang, man, as he was asking the question, I'm damn, this nigga Vlad getting real personal. And he put Teddy Riley on the spot. He basically asked him, how did Teddy Riley feel about his daughter getting beat up and abused by Soulja Boy? Now, Soulja Boy and Teddy Riley's daughter, I believe her name is Nia Riley. I don't know. We're going to have to look that up, man. But they were in a relationship. They were on the popular relationship boot camp show. And come to find out, Soulja Boy been beating that girl up, man. Throwing her down flights of stairs, breaking the elbow, all type of stuff, man. I might be making some of this stuff up, but they been really saying that he been beating this girl. And Teddy Riley said that he had an issue with Soulja Boy, but he just want an apology about him beating his daughter. How do you feel about that? Do you think an apology is good enough for somebody beating your daughter?
No, man. In fact, I got a daughter, and I wouldn't want her to be in a abusive relationship. But at the same time, if you are dealing with somebody in an abusive relationship that's dealing with an abusive relationship, it's sometimes best to stay back because it could get real ugly for one of those individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to let the girl decide that she's fed up with that situation. All Teddy Riley can do as a father is talk to his daughter, just like the same way Lil Wayne can talk to his daughter and say, hey, you could have been with that exec at the record label last year. He wanted you, but you want to have a boyfriend that run people over with vehicles and all type of weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to have a boyfriend that goes to the joint and people are getting killed. Somebody shot at somebody's mom that was connected to YFN Lucci. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now they're involving the innocence involved with the street life. So you got to make your choices the right way, man. Black women can't be excluded from making the right choices. And that's the situation. It's called accountability, Nick Beggs.
Okay.
Everybody got to take accountability. Soulja Boy got to take accountability. Teddy Riley has to take accountability. His daughter has to take accountability.
Hey, I can't argue with that. That sounds good.
Moving on. All right, man. So check this out, Nick Bags. A controversial film came out, and it's called The Woman King. And I thought to myself, I said, why would they name it The Woman King? Why not the Woman Queen? You know, Amazon Queen, right? Because they were talking about like some Amazon women in Africa, but it brought a lot of controversy because black men didn't like the title of it because it's making black women think that they're kings, you know, and now they're gonna be "What's up, King?" to each other like they do Happy Father's Day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel that, but the movie came out, it was inaccurate according to historical facts, man. In fact, the tribe that they made the movie about were leading the slave trade in Africa, man. They were conquering other villages and giving slaves to the Europeans. The only reason they got into the war that was mentioned in the movie is because they started picking on African tribes that the British protected, and the British had to do something about them because they had weapons, they had guns, they wasn't out there with spears attacking people. Now in this movie, it had that the women were all of the warriors, were all of the soldiers, but in reality, it was 6,000 men soldiers and 6,000 women soldiers. I don't know who was on the front line. Maybe all the women soldiers were shooting bow and arrows and stuff like that from the back. But I don't know who was on the front line, but they had men that were soldiers. In the movie, it was all women. And it made $19 million, right, in the box office. First,
Okay.
bro, compared to Top Gun, that movie was a flop, bro. $19 million ain't shit for an action-packed movie like that. It's almost like Black Panther, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, another movie came out, and it was about Jeffrey Dahmer, the man who ate homosexual black men in Milwaukee. That movie came out on Netflix, man. And guess what? I feel like Niecy Nash is going to get an Academy Award for what she did in the movie Dahmer, man. Now, everybody on my Facebook page is talking about Dahmer. All the people that's talking about the Woman King, it's a whole lot of mixed emotion. It's a lot of arguments back and forth. Did it flop? It didn't flop. And I see a lot of black women protecting the movie, which I think is going to be a good movie. I didn't see it yet. I think it's going to be a great movie, but with them not showing the movie accurately, it takes away from the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's half fictional. It's just like this, right? Ain't no white man gonna make a movie and have a Nazi be the hero. They not gonna make that movie, even though I believe it was lots of Nazis helping people, not killing them, sending them, go tell them to run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're not going to make that movie about a Nazi. So why should black folks have to sit back and watch slave traders be glorified, man, when it's a whole fucking lie, number one. And I feel like they think that we stupid. They just like Joe Biden when Joe Biden said, "You're not black if you don't vote for me." They think that we fucking stupid and anything they feed us, we supposed to eat it, bro. But we push back on that movie and it only got $19 million. That's a disaster, bro.
Yeah, that's a flop, man. That's a flop, especially with a movie like that, because I've been seeing nothing but advertising, man, everywhere for that movie. So, 19 million might not even cover the cost of making that movie.
No, the movie was actually made for $50 million, and then they spent another 15, $20 million promoting the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's a flop.
Right. And we all know that it's cheaper to make black movies. So 50 million was relatively cheap to make that movie compared to Top Gun or something like that, which Top Gun made $120 million in the first weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna move on just a little bit and go to Boosie, man. Boosie badass, man. He's upset because no celebrities came to his movie premiere. He had a new movie coming out called The Water Boy, and he said he was the only celebrity there. Now, I think that the reason why ain't nobody fucking with Boosie is because we sick of Boosie bullshit, bro. We sick and tired of Boosie being involved in some dumb shit. He's too fucking old. All he do is smoke fat, stupid ass blunts. His kids is just as bad as T.I.'s fucking kids. and he has something to do with the Duke the jeweler situation, bro. He has something to do with it. I'm not saying that he told somebody to kill him, but maybe he was in there sanctioning the shit. He wasn't in there telling niggas like, nah, man, cool back. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't in there playing that OG role. That's what I feel, bro. What do you think about that situation?
Well, I think Boosie is a handful, man. You know, he gonna live his life the way that he lived his life, and I think that Boosie is very cocky and conceited. He came up in the game with Lil Webby, and they were a power pack, 1-2 punch, and everybody loved the music that they made together. That situation, I feel like, didn't work out because Boosie feels that he is upper echelons. He is above and beyond. And I think that's what's showing and people not coming to his premiere because I haven't seen too much promotion for this premiere. I don't know nothing about the movie, and I'm on social media all the time. It's my job to, find the latest the latest movies and the latest, just the latest stuff that's going on. And I haven't heard much about this Boosie movie, man. And I think that comes from him not marketing it, not promoting, and him thinking that he just so much of a cool guy, so much of a real dude that we just gonna support what he doing for no reason. He
Right,
just dropping movies, bro.
right. And the segue on that, just a little bit, Boosie, man. You got to do better, bro. You got to do better, man. People are looking at you with the side eye now with the situation that happened to Duke, the jeweler from Chicago. People are looking at you sideways now. The shit that happened with you down there with the MO3 shit, everything just Boosie, man. You're making the wrong decisions. You're making the wrong moves. And now I feel like people are stepping away from Boosie, man. And that might not be a bad thing because
Is he blackballed?
hell yeah, he's blackballed. A couple of days before the movie came out, he got his uh, Instagram account took away again.
Yeah, I think they blackballed him, bro.
All right, so let's move on to the next subject real quick, man. I mean, Udoka. I know I'm not saying that right, but he's the head coach of the Boston Celtics, man. He's also the fiance of the beautiful Nia Long. I think he got like 2 kids by her as well, man. He was caught in a cheating scandal, which landed him suspended from the team for a whole fucking year, bro. And came to find out he wasn't cheating with one person, he was cheating with 2 people. One of them happened to be the wife of one of the presidents, man, like one of the vice presidents, maybe the vice president of communications or something like that. But one of them was black and one of them was white. Now, he was suspended for a whole year, and the Boston Celtics said that he's under review. So that means that he doesn't have his job guaranteed. When they come back and they review it, maybe they won't rehire him. And the thing is, nothing happened to the women. Nothing happened to the women in the situation, and you're not supposed to fraternize with people that work up in those type of high level offices because it leaves you open to lawsuits, especially sexual harassment and stuff like that. Now, my thing is they was all consensual about the situation. So what is the punishment for the women? Why we don't know exactly who they are, and it don't make a lot of sense to me that he will blow the bag like that. But he's cheating on Nia Long, man. So that's a whole nother subject right there, bro. Maybe she's not throwing that thing the correct way, bro. I'm not sure about that, but I do know to cheat on Nia Long with the average looking black woman that he cheated with, and I'm pretty sure the white woman looks even more worse. But to cheat on Nia Long, man, that means something, man. Maybe she ain't throwing it back like she's supposed to.
Man, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. It could be that. But another thing, regardless of what it is that man, I got a dog, right? Now my dog, no matter what go on, wherever she shit at, she will not sleep in that same spot, you know? So I think that this brother, Mr. M.A., he made a grave mistake. You don't shit where you sleep at, brother. It would have been not as big of a deal if you would have went elsewhere and enjoyed yourself. Of course, I don't condone cheating. I think once you get a wife and you taking stuff serious, then go ahead and lock in. But at the same time, these women do got to play their role and make sure you keep your man satisfied. Because some women think that you could just get an attitude. I come in the house and you have an attitude or you look and frowned up. That's not a good thing. Maybe this brother might start wandering around. But at the same time, if you're going to be promiscuous and do your thing, at least keep it clean, man. And don't be messing with women that you work with. That just ain't that's a recipe for failure.
Yup, it's plenty of escorts out here, brother. It's plenty of escorts out here. Just to segue a little bit, Kevin Samuels said that a high value man like M.A. or Imi or whatever the fuck his name is, a high value man like him should be able to cheat. In fact, we saw that with the lead singer from Maroon 5, Adam Levine. He just got caught in a cheating scandal, and his woman came and made a statement, and she wasn't that hard on him. She basically, people make mistakes. A high value man will have options. He will have time to cheat. This guy, he did it the wrong way because he fucked with people that he worked with. But not only that, I don't think he's coming back, man, because he messed with one of the vice president's wife. How could you come back and look at that guy? How could you do that? You know what I'm saying? So the black woman was cool, but the white vice president's wife, oh hell no, bro. Is you out of your cotton picking mind?
Yeah, man. I think that brother made a grave mistake. And let that be a lesson, man, to people, man. Hey, you got to be smart.
Our last story is about Chicago, man. FBG Butta was arrested for unauthorized movement while on house arrest. Now, FBG Butta is famous because he got arrested with King Lil J, man. He's the reason why Italian beefs and Pepsi are the number one ordered thing in the Chicago Police Department today, bro. But he ended up getting arrested for a pistol after he got out, and now he was on house arrest. He left. He wasn't supposed to be someplace, probably on social media, probably on Instagram, and they not playing no more with FBG Butta. They took his ass back. I don't think he's gonna get back out because once you mess up on house arrest, what they gonna do? Put you back on house arrest? No, you got to sit up in there. What do you think about Butta being locked up for unauthorized movements?
Man, I think that Butter has made a grave mistake, man. He actually got out of jail. You know, he was doing interviews, doing all type of stuff. Living his life, and man, he just took one step too much. So he took one step forward just so he could take two steps back. And I'm sure he in jail thinking about that right now. So yeah, young brothers, if y'all on, and sisters too, if y'all on house arrest, you gotta know that these people not playing with you. Make your curfew. If you're on 7 to 7, be there at 6:30, man.
Well, Bags, that's all I got for you, man. Why don't you tell the people what you got going on?
Appreciate y'all so much for coming to check it out on the Check It Out show. We're going to be here every week, mostly Mondays. Sometimes might be Tuesdays, man. Who knows? But we going to make sure we keep that hot stuff coming. So make sure y'all continue to join us. Before you do anything, click the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to my boy Member News channel right now so you can be locked in for when we do this show. We pushing this show, we rocking with this show, and we want y'all to join in, and we want y'all to be faithful and check us out every week. But as far as the personal stuff I got going on, you already know, man. Type in Check That Bag on any of your favorite social media site, and you're gonna see what I got going on. I can rap, I do interviews. Let's work.
Y'all already know what I'm doing. I'm sitting back in the house, relaxing, working on the channel. So don't ask me shit about that. All right. What I can say is I really appreciate, the audience coming in. But y'all just don't come in. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all make them comments happen, man. And we'll see y'all back next week with more news and commentary.